historically. It is when the École Polytechnique massacre happened in 1989. And so we're drawing from those roots that this violence is still ongoing and happening at a much broader scale for many groups of women and people all over. And so we've tried to create an event that is more inclusive of the different forms of violence and people's experiences in violence and resisting violence. So we're just trying to create an opportunity where people feel supported in the work that they do and that they come together and are connected and that they have a chance to reflect and express themselves.
There's a wide variety of on-campus and off-campus groups that in some way work against violence, and what we asked everybody to do was to do something that it would engage people. So not just give out information, but have people do something at the table. So there's all kinds of different activities going on.
I'm sitting here as a part of the Students of Color Collective, but I also feel like I'm here, I guess, as well as just being a person who is here because this is an important thing to be talking about. There's so many awesome booths here today, which is great to see. With people have so many different connections to this problem. It's not maybe just about gender. I think it's violence is kind of within our societies through a number of ways. So I think that this is really important to be talking about, just broadening our ideas of what is violence and how can we end violence in our communities.
Just trying to make it more interactive, and it's thanks to a group of women who went forward to administration and said, no, this day is important. Even though École Polytechnique happened 20 years ago, there's still violence against women today, and so we need to remember that. We need to remember those that we've lost, especially the 600 plus missing and murdered Indigenous women all across Canada and in BC, downtown East Side, and the Highway of Tears.
I hope people will think about the way different forms of violence are interconnected and think about their own lives and how we can resist violence in our everyday lives.